I'm sorry to call you all here on such short notice. I feel there's something you need to know. About Lynn.
Miss Lynn, did something happen to her?
Do you remember the sound that the Crystamax parasitized puppet singer made when it attacked? Our technicians have analyzed and processed the sound. We've translated what we've got into human speech.
She's calling for... Ruby?
If it really came for Ruby, then Lynn must have hidden something from us. Both about the monster and Ruby.
But why would Ruby have anything to do with it?
Ruby's identity has always been mysterious. She suddenly appeared beside Lynn about 2 years ago. Lynn only said Ruby was entrusted to her by a friend, but she has never said anything about who that friend was. What's more, we couldn't find anything on Ruby. It seems like Lynn is intentionally trying to keep Ruby's identity a secret. After the attack, the reason that she denies that she conversed with the monster is she doesn't want us to know about Ruby's involvement in all this.
Why did Miss Lynn do that?
As per regulation, I've submitted everything I've found to Larson. He will soon be holding an inquisition at Cloudtop regarding Lynn. But before that, I want to see if you two have anything to say. You were there. Did I miss anything that went down between Lynn and the monster?
Before Dr. Clive suddenly came in and opened fire, the enemy wasn't hostile. It was trying to communicate with Lynn. But if Miss Lynn wanted to hide this from us, she could have sent Shirley and me away and taken care of it herself.
I believe in Miss Lynn. She has always acted in the best interest of the people here. There must be something more to this than we know.
I also trust that Lynn would never betray Meroria, but her actions are, indeed, suspicious. We have to tread carefully for the safety of the city. Archon Larson wants both of you to be there at Lynn's Inquisition. We can only hope Lynn can explain all this, but I wonder how deep this rabbit hole goes. Miss Lynn, let's go in.
Don't forget what I told you before you slept.
I remember.
Wait here for me. I'll be right out.
Uh-huh.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Looks like we have two new faces in our midst.
Oh, let me introduce you. These two are Executor and Shirley from District 9. This is...
Hello, I'm Sirius. Hey, Lyra. Why don't you come and say hi?
Greetings, I'm Lyra.
Sirius is District 7's High Executor and is dispatched on a mission. Ms. Lyra is the current president of the Madeline Foundation, as well as Archon Larson's special consultant.
I'm sorry that my work required me elsewhere.
No, everything happened because of me. Sorry for taking up all your time.
Now that we're all here, let's get started.
Archon Larson.
I believe everyone here already knows about what happened a few days ago at the Listener Conference. Despite how the puppet singer was destroyed, and the artificial Crystamax was relocated, it has a significant effect on things. Many have started questioning whether or not Miroria's defense systems are able to withstand gray space entity attacks. These concerns are understandable since gray space entity attacks have never happened inside Miroria. If we cannot guarantee our denizens' safety, it stands to reason that we will lose their trust. Captain Saki Fuwa has doubled the patrols in Miroria, and Lyra will be assisting in upgrading the city's current surveillance systems. However, these are but contingencies and responses to an emergency incident. We need to prevent similar situations from taking place in the future. Lin, Captain Saki Fuwa should have already relayed the results of the investigation to you. Would you please explain why you concealed the fact that the puppet singer could communicate with you? And what exactly did it say to you?
Now that the Security Special Forces reports are out, there's nothing more I could say other than... I'm sorry, Archon Larson. I concealed it not because I have an agenda or harbor ill will. There are just some things that I feel are not ready for the public eye.
Forgive me for being frank, Miss Lin. This thing has profound influences. If we can't work together and solve this crisis together, I'm afraid...
Archon Larson, please let me handle the follow-up to this incident. I promise I'll present a satisfactory answer to everyone. I'll just need some extra time.
Lin, I've trusted you, and I'm willing to believe that there is a reason for your actions. However, I cannot allow you to put the whole city in danger.
Archon Larson is responsible for the safety of the entire city. Please understand that, Lin.
It spoke Ruby's name. That's the kid who hangs around you. The Security Special Forces have completed their investigation into Ruby's identity and past, and found no activities beyond the last 2 years. Lin, who is this kid?
Archon Larson, I vouch for Ruby that she's always been a good kid. I'll educate her well and be held responsible for all her actions.
I don't need you to take responsibility. I only want to know what the relationship between that kid and the artificial Crystamax parasitized monster is.
Security alert. All non-combatants, please proceed to the nearest safe zone.
Ruby. Archon Larson, please give the order to lock down all exits immediately.
You have your orders, Captain Saki Fuwa. Don't worry about me.
Captain, that artificial Crystamax suddenly went out of control. We're sending machine guards to suppress it.
That artificial Crystamax again. What's going on with it?
Huh? Ha! Huh?
Look, the storage vessel for the artificial Crystamax. It's completely shattered.
What happened here?
The machine guards couldn't stop it. We have to find Ruby.
The wreckage went through the room ahead.
Captain Saki Fua,
Archon Larsen.
take Ruby to the infirmary and keep her safe.
Yes, sir!
Lynn, I need an explanation from you. The artificial Crystamax has caused many security incidents. I hope now you can see how this thing doesn't just affect you and Ruby, but all of us.
Archon Larsen, I will give you all the information I have, but I have a request.
You can give me your demands, but I can't promise anything.
I need you to give me your word that you'll assure Ruby's safety after hearing what I have to say. Ruby is not really a human. She's the result of an experiment trying to fuse humans and gray space entities.
What? Ruby... She's...
An artificial gray space entity. Just like what Dr. Clive did.
To a certain extent, yes. Ruby and the artificial gray space entity in the Listener testing ground are the same. That artificial Crystamax may be attracted to Ruby. Do you remember who Rubilia is, Archon Larsen?
Dr. Rubilia, the first supervisor of Project Listener. That kid is a true genius. If it weren't for the accident, she could have achieved much and given much to Meroria.
An accident?
2 years ago, in a routine collection mission on the surface, Rubilia went missing in a gray space entity attack. Her project was then handed off to Dr. Clive, who used to be her assistant.
Wait. What happened to Dr. Rubilia took place 2 years ago. And that's also when Ruby appeared in Meroria. Ruby? Rubilia?
Rubilia used her own genetic code to fuse with the gray space entity in the experiment. That's how Ruby was born.
Fusing human DNA with that of the gray space entity is directly forbidden by Archon Harunobu. What Dr. Rubilia did was... madness!
Since her father died, Rubilia's been running those forbidden experiments in her secret lab. I only learned of it when I found her journal by accident. I put a stop to her experiments and sealed off the lab. Out of many concerns, I didn't make it public. Instead, I exiled Rubilia out of Meroria.
You mean she didn't go missing because of the gray space entity attack, but it was by your orders?
Yes. I only wanted this thing to go away at the time. Rubilia's experiments were too extreme. I didn't know what would happen if they went public, so I leveraged my position to conceal it all.
If Rubilia really did create a superior abyssant with human intelligence and in human form, but outside of human control, it would be a great disaster for all mankind. Lynn, how many like Ruby are out there? Are there any in this city that remain undiscovered?
Archon Larsen, Ruby is the only test subject left alive. She possesses a human mind. I can assure you that she'll not lose control and become a monster and threaten the safety of everyone.
Even if you can prove that Ruby doesn't pose a threat, there has been no change in her situation after she absorbed that artificial Crystamax. We cannot be certain if she'll be affected or controlled by the Crystamax. Lynn, Executor, and Shirley, please stay here. I'll decide the next course of action after they run a full checkup on Ruby.
Larsen, I only wish for Ruby to be treated as a human, not a monster locked up in a cage and studied in a lab.
I have my own thoughts on this, but I can assure you that Ruby will be safe. Captain Saki Fua, with me.
Yes.
Ruby is still in a coma. We did a full examination on her, but due to her unique physical conditions, we cannot assess her status using normal human standards. Dr. Clive is assessing Ruby's situation, but he informed us that it might be difficult to do so with our current technology, since she's the first human hybrid. Lynn, there must be some research data left behind in Rubilia's lab, right?
Yes. Even though I sealed off the lab, I did not destroy the research data. I planned on revealing the whole thing once Project Listener made some progress.
We're facing a problem, and the redacted data may hold the key to solving it. We cannot wait any longer. Only you know the location of the lab, Lynn. I will need you to take a team and retrieve the research data.
Yes, sir.
I'll send someone to go with you. The safety of Meroria hangs in the balance, and we cannot afford another accident.
Archon Larson has told me all about it. Miss Lynn, it seems like you've kept quite a number of things from us.
Sirius? Miss Lyra?
Lynn, long time no see.
Miss Lyra will remain in Meroria to assist us with this investigation. Sirius will go with you to the restricted experiment zone. Lynn, do not disappoint us again.
Oh, you got Archon Larson so mad?
If you have time to chit-chat, why don't you contribute to planning our next move?
Huh. Looks like we're the ones tasked with the special op. Captain Lynn, what dangerous mission will we be going on this time?
Why so serious? We're just investigating an abandoned lab, aren't we?
Huh? Archon Larson recalled me for an emergency situation, and it turned out to be such a simple mission?
Your mission is not just to assist with the investigation, but to keep an eye on me. I am now in your charge.
Miss Lynn, that's not a nice thing to say. I'm only here to help you complete the mission, that's all.
Miss Lynn, what do we have to know about that lab?
There are no security systems installed in the lab, but it holds a great number of Gray Space Entity samples. The samples should either be in stasis or deceased, but we really don't have enough information. Stay vigilant. I've relayed the lab coordinates to you. Make sure you've received them. If there are no further questions, let's head out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and for some reason, I wonder why my speech earlier wasn't included. So sorry. Intro once again. This is your boy Manny Suchaga, and we're playing some Tower of Fantasy, and version 2.1 dropped, and we have a new. And the quest now continues on, and yes, Lynn is finally a recruitable. Well, should we say Lynn can now be playable? For the in-game lore, they were able to make like a AI copy of her fighting style and her appearance. So yes, I get to roam around with her fan finally. Oh come on, don't do this to me, game. Let's do this and continue to Yellow Rock Desert. Hopefully the game, hopefully the prior to the interruption, let's see here. Prior to the interruption, you were able to hear the cutscene that happened, so I really wanted to stream this so that way I could share it with you guys. And of course, I want to progress through the game while streaming it. So, and I'm very sorry if I haven't been streaming lately for the past 2 weeks of sort at max. Real life changes happened, post ESGS was real, and changes in the schedule. So it really shook a lot of things in my schedule. So I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next time, so let's make the most out of this, and I probably would be streaming like a week later or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot just believe that you guys didn't hear me. Earlier, but at least I wasn't that I could have contributed some noise when I was like, you know. Okay, enough chitter chatter. Come on, come on, come on! Don't do this to me, game. Okay, where is the hidden lab? What's this? Twilight Zone Rift? Is it in the depths? That's where I'm guessing where it is. Teleportation, let's go! Yep, it's definitely underground, and it's near the teleporter. Oh come on, don't do this to me. Huh? Oops, daisy. Get that beetroot. Ah, the way how these like things are arranged. So hard. Alright, so here's the labs.
This is the entrance to the lab.
Well, this is a secluded place. I'm impressed that Rubilia could find it.
Before Rubilia repurposed it into her lab, it used to be an abandoned factory. I'll take you straight to the testing labs. Stay close, and don't wander off.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, load up. I'm excited to see the next part of the quest.
The lab's primary power has been cut. We'll need to restore the lighting first. The power control console is right over there. This was used as a showroom for data on Phase 1 of Project Listener. Even though the information is already public, you can still take a look around, if you want.
Project Listener. Well, that's Rudolph. Christamax.
How many things did Rubilia hide in here?
The entire Project Listener Phase 1 research is here. We're only seeing a small part of it.
Oh?
Look out!
You two better be careful.
It's not over yet.
Owie! Ow! Whoa! Hey, I'm trying to dodge here, man. I can't even jump here? Oh, come on! There, my ability kicked in. Oh, come on, I can't jump here. Owie! Ow! Come on, I can't jump here. Ow. Ah. Ow.
Lynn, you didn't say the gray space entities may still be active here.
Maybe a test subject got free. Stay on your toes, and prepare for any surprise attack from gray space entities. The lower labs are right up ahead. Follow me.
place gives me the chills.
The gray space entities in stasis were key subjects used for Rubilia's research. We may be able to find some clues that I missed previously. There are only some research samples here. The key research data is kept in Rubilia's quarters. Follow me. That small room ahead is Rubilia's living quarters.
Is Dr. Rubilia living there all by herself?
No way! There's no way we can get through so many gray space entities.
She's no mad scientist. They were just things that she had to do. Let's head inside. Maybe we'll find some useful information.
This is gonna take a while. Wow, this is a lot of text to read through. Hold on, let me just change my chair. Oh man, I hit it again. Oh man, game don't do this to me.
What would I tell Archon Larson if I were to go back empty-handed? What is this?
Features do not match. Verification failed.
Move out of the way.
Features do not match. Verification failed. Retrieving alternative data. Features match. Identity verified.
Lynn, Rubilia left this lockbox for you, didn't she? We all saw it.
Rubilia has never mentioned anything about it to me. This lockbox.
It's really well hidden. Wonder what's in there. Now I'm curious.
I'm not sure what's inside. The internal workings of this lockbox are extremely intricate. Opening it by force will likely damage the content inside.
We better take the lockbox back to Miroria first, and see what Archon Larson wants to do with it.
Fine. You keep the lockbox safe, Sirius. This may be the most valuable find in this investigation of ours.
Fine, fine. At least it's something to tell Archon Larson.
That was pushing my luck.
The Cray Space entity in that stasis chamber is gone!
Be on your guard.
Whoa. Oh, seriously? I can't jump now? Man, dude, you gotta fix your game. Ah! I couldn't shatter it! Dang it! Owie! There you go. Ow! Oh! Come on! Dang, I never seem to break it. Man, that felt weird. can't get behind that? Man, this game's design's flawed.
Man, I really don't want to stay here a second longer than I have to.
The facilities have not been maintained for a long time. Other test subjects may have gotten free as well. We should hurry.
Man, devs, you really need to fix your controller jumping bug in here. Come on, game, load up. Come on, don't do this to me. Ah, goodness. What's going on? There's a festival going on right now? Okay. Whoa. Did I come at the right time? I could party hard right now. So I'm really not sure if I came into the middle of a party place or a party celebration, so bam. Ow. Is this little thing starting to fail me? Or is it because I've been sitting down for too long? Heh. Alright, first hours has passed.
Saki? How's Ruby?
There's no sign of her waking up yet, but all the numbers show her to be in a stable condition, with no fluctuations. Lynn, did you get what you need?
We've found a lockbox left behind by Rubilia. We are just about to give Archon Larson a report.
Archon Larson is still awaiting updates at Cloud Top. Go. I'll stand guard here. I'll notify you as soon as there's any news on Ruby.
Thanks, Saki. Let's go.
Lynn, is there nothing else you can do with the lockbox Rubilia left behind?
I'm sorry, Archon Larson. Rubilia never said anything about a lockbox to me. It was Sirius who found the hidden compartment inside, by accident.
It'll all be for nothing if we can't find any clues to open this lockbox.
Archon Larson, this lockbox's model was widely used in the Madelin Foundation. Maybe I can attempt to decode it without corrupting the data inside.
Miss Lyra, how confident are you?
Don't worry, Archon Larson. I'll immediately stop whatever I'm doing if something goes wrong, to ensure the data inside remains intact. Miss Lynn?
Please.
The data stored inside doesn't seem to have been fully deciphered.
We went through everything for this?
Miss Lynn, the data inside the lockbox is incomplete. I cannot decode anything more from it.
Only a blurry video clip? Miss Lyra, could some data be corrupted during the decoding process?
No, I assure you, there's nothing I did that would have compromised the data inside. What we saw was the entirety of the data.
Why did Dr. Rubilia leave a piece of meaningless info in a hidden compartment? Sirius, did you find anything else noteworthy on site?
Unless there are more hidden compartments. But Rubilia doesn't seem like a person who'd bother with it. Right, Lynn?
Sorry, but I don't have anything for you at the moment, Archon Larson. Please excuse me. I'll need some time to think.
We'll call it a day for now. Dr. Clive, you and your team have to decipher and learn what you can from the data retrieved by Lynn and Sirius ASAP.
Yes, sir.
As for the lockbox, I'll ask our technicians to restore the data and hope for the best.
Hate it when the jump function starts breaking for controllers. Alright, I thought that was Lynn. Yeah, we can't teleport there.
I saw Lynn left alone just now with a solemn face. I didn't dare to call her. Is she in some kind of trouble?
Miss Lyra unlocked the lockbox, and we found a recording left behind by Dr. Rubilia in there. It's blurry and, unfortunately, doesn't shed light on anything.
Despite that, we found some lab data on Ruby, but what's in the lockbox must be crucial. That's probably why Lynn is in a bind right now.
Is that so? Then Lynn must have gone to... that place.
That... place?
Lynn would sometimes stand on the balcony of the Oasis to think. After Ruby came, she often took Ruby there too. Ruby always said it's her secret base. After everything that has happened, I'm worried about her, but I have to stay here to watch over Ruby. Can you please check on her for me?
Well, let's go see Miss Lynn for a bit. Even if we can't comfort her, at least we can let her know that we're all there for her.
Okay. Oh, hello there, Henry. Thank you very much. I mean, Harvey, Nesperos. Thank you very much for hanging by, and thank you for the like, react, whatever was that. Yeah. I just wonder why my react system doesn't seem to be working, but thank you. Yeah, this is called Tower of Fantasy. It's supposed to be rivaling Genshin
acquired.
Impact. Okay, there it is. There's the like. Thank you, Harvey. So this was just so random right now to stream again in such a long time, post ESGS and all that such, and changes in my schedule. So as you can see, I'm progressing through the latest update here, which is 2.1, and I did get the new weapon from the released character, so that was the first time I've spent my like red nucleus currency on that. Okay, looks like I missed the party. Because earlier there was some techno music and fireworks going off. Okay, so where am I going? Ah, yeah, Oasis. She said Oasis, so... Okay, so it's leading me there automatically. Alright, let's go ride the taxi. Please take me to Oasis. Just want a better view of it. Oh, there it goes again! Looks like the fireworks are still going on. Yeah, there was a lot of noise when I came here. What happened? Huh. Crazy. Ooh, Vando drinks. More like stuff I can buy. But I'm not gonna spend my, what's this? I'm not gonna spend my mirror on these. What's this though? Trial cards? What? Trial cards for me to be other characters? Crazy. Elevator going up. Whoa, girl, don't do it!
I just wanted to be alone for a while. Sorry for worrying you. How did you find this place?
Captain Saki Fuwa told us.
It has a nice view, and it's quiet, unlike in the city.
Did Ruby draw all those things?
It's our little secret base. Ruby loves it here.
Is that Dolly and Spark?
They were best friends. They wouldn't even let me in on their secrets.
So Dolly and Spark must know a lot of Ruby's secrets.
Secrets. Spark. Spark. How come it only occurs to me now? It's long been left with me. I'll keep Ruby safe. And I'll find you. Just you wait.
Wow, that was so abrupt. Maybe I can get there through... I don't know. Only one way to... What the heck? I hate it when this game breaks out on my jump usage on the controller. Okay, that does it. Here we go. We're gonna do this the hard way. Woohoo! Fly high and high. Alright, fly high and high with the stars. Alright, time for the landing sequence. There you go, that should break my fall. Up! Haha, perfect landing. Great job, Captain. Whew. Yeah, let me see if I can push it to 2 hours. If not, I may have to stop at 1.5 hours. Man, the game's load times can be so long. Alright, the jump works again, but I think it's gonna stop working when I get into a dialogue session.
Lynn, you mean Spark can help us decode the info in the lockbox?
Spark is a support unit specially designed by Rubilia. It may contain a controlled runtime or supplementary data related to the lockbox.
What Lynn said was indeed possible. We may have the data, but not a way to read the data. Spark may be the thing we need. Archon Larson, please wait in the infirmary with the rest. I'll take the lockbox there and try to use Spark to decode it.
Fine. Get the lockbox to the infirmary, Lyra.
Then we transition to the infirmary.
Lynn, I can't imagine what you're feeling while reading this message. Is Ruby all right? I'm sorry that I lied to you, but you know I had no other choice. Now that I've hit a wall in my research into the gray space entities, I will be going into the confounding abyss. It has what I need to proceed. Maybe I'll solve the mysteries surrounding the gray space entities and take them back to you. Or maybe I'll be gone, just like the Forerunners. Anyway, that's all. Good luck to you. And me too.
So Rubilia went there. What does she intend to do?
Archon Larson, I suggest that we immediately relaunch the exploration of the Confounding Abyss. If Rubilia was really in there, it would be in our best interest to locate her ASAP.
Lynn, do you think Rubilia could have survived in a place like the Confounding Abyss?
I don't know. However, in the message she left, she said there was something she needed inside the Confounding Abyss. She knew very well how treacherous that place was, and I believe she had taken all precautions.
I agree with Miss Lynn. Dr. Rubilia's knowledge of the gray space entities far exceeds ours. If we could find her, or at least more of her research data, it would greatly benefit us.
Just a moment, you two. Rubilia left this video clip over 2 years ago. We cannot be sure if she really did go into the Confounding Abyss, or if she is still alive. Even if we are to relaunch the exploration into the Confounding Abyss, it'll take a lot of time to get everything prepared. I trust that no one wants to repeat the same tragedy.
Lyra is right. Before we relaunch the exploration, we better be fully prepared for anything. Lifting the lockdown on Confounding Abyss will take some time. Go and take some rest and relaxation. I'll have Captain Saki Fuwa contact you when we make progress.
You look like you have something to say.
Miss Lynn, what kind of place is that confounding abyss that you just talked about?
About that. Few people in Meroria know this, but you should have heard about the Second City, right?
We've seen it in the archives.
Well, about 20 years ago, Meroria's exploration teams discovered a gigantic underground space, and proposed plans for a third city. Within the following years, after the underground space was discovered, Meroria must have sent hundreds of explorers in different batches to lay the foundation for the project and explore its depths. Everything was going smoothly, then all contact was suddenly lost. No communication, no responses. Everything just went dead. The people, the equipment. There's no sign of either. What's more, its terrain seemed to have undergone drastic changes. Nothing obeyed our known laws of physics. It seemed to be a gateway to another world.
So, that's why it's called the Confounding Abyss?
That's right. Also, based on the images sent back by the droids, there are ruins left behind by an unknown civilization on the other side. It has been a closely kept secret within Meroria.
Unknown civilizations? Aliens?
We know nothing about those ruins and who built them, but there are signs of gray space entity activity there. Maybe that has something to do with the disappearance of our survey teams. Still, we have no way of safely investigating the area. That's why Meroria locked down the entrance to the Confounding Abyss. Until now.
Miss Lin, where exactly is the Confounding Abyss?
Now, right beneath our feet and underneath Meroria, lies the pit that is the entrance to the Confounding Abyss.
What? If the Confounding Abyss really is that dangerous, why is Meroria still here?
There's a subgravity field in the region where Meroria is. Scientists couldn't understand what caused it, but the anti-gravity engines which kept Meroria afloat rely on that field to function. Then, when the Confounding Abyss was discovered, they realized the subgravity field was caused by the Abyss's effects on our laws of physics. In other words, the current state of Meroria relies on the delicate balance between the Confounding Abyss and our reality. But that also makes Meroria a prisoner to the Confounding Abyss. The Second City project is underway, but it's far from being able to provide for the denizens of Meroria. This may be why Archon Larson is so concerned about relaunching the exploration operations. If our actions somehow broke the balance between the Confounding Abyss and our reality, the whole city would pay for our failure.
That's truly unbelievable.
As you can see, this is a very risky operation. We better wait for Archon Larson to make the final decision.
There you go again. My jump button's not working after that cutscene. Whew. That's gonna be like talkie left and right. Ah, dang, I really need to stretch, you know? Come on, I'm excited to have a little bit of action. Alright, now I go back inside.
Executor, Archon Larson invites the both of you to attend the meeting at the headquarters. It's about the Confounding Abyss.
Okay.
Has Archon Larson decided to relaunch the exploration operations?
Maybe. I'm almost at the headquarters. I'll see you in a bit.
I think on the first day of this, which was yesterday, we would have been time gated on this one. So technically, that Tian Liang. It looks like his official English name is Sirius, but dang, this man, the localization team must fix on this game. Or if it's the dev side, dang, they're not doing a good job.
We called everyone here today for the relevant affairs of Rubilia and Confounding Abyss. I have now decided to relaunch exploration of the Confounding Abyss. Since we all know what the Confounding Abyss has in store for us, Miroria cannot turn a blind eye to the risks this may bring. So I will not be investing too much manpower and resources in this project.
Dang, I wonder why these cutscenes are taking a while.
We will only be organizing a small recon op to learn the current status of the Confounding Abyss, and collect as much intel as possible for further analysis. Also, the primary objective will be to try to locate Dr. Rubilia. Lynn, since you started this thing with Rubilia, you should be the one to end it. I will be sending you in with Sirius.
Understood.
Archon Larson, I want to be part of this operation.
Shirley, this mission is highly dangerous.
I want to unveil the secrets of the gray space entities. Please, allow me to come with you.
Count me in. I want to join the operation as well.
If that's so, Lyra, why don't you brief everyone?
The space inside the Confounding Abyss is too unstable to maintain a space rift for long, so the mission squad will be equipped with a mini space rift generator to establish a temporary space rift. However, please beware that this temporary space rift will only allow a single person to travel through at any given time, and will need to be recharged after each use. Additionally, all records show that communication between Miroria and the Confounding Abyss may be prone to heavy interference. Do not be alarmed when this happens.
If there are no further questions, we'll meet up at the entrance to the Confounding Abyss.
Off to the Confounding Abyss. Oh, I thank you. My favorite one is Lynn, because it really showcases her weapon very well. A little demonstration. Excuse me? Photovoltaic generators on Miroria's exterior protective shield, thanks to their power units. Okay. So it's outside, huh? It's outside Miroria, so... Wait. Okay, it's gotta be here then. Transmit! More loading screens. Oh. And after that, I'll just do my dailies and weeklies offline, off stream, just to get my resources and whatnot. Well, thank you for by the way, Harvey. Thank you very much for staying in the stream. Man, these downtime moments really get me a lot. All right. Ooh, so it's there. So that's the confounding abyss right below that city. Dang. And what are those supposed to be? Auxiliary buildings?
Huh?
Let me unlock this. Ooh.
Stream has been shared.
Oh, thanks for sharing the stream. Thank you so much. Alright, this is it. A trip to the to the confounding abyss.
Now that we're all here, let's get ready to head out.
Miss Lyra.
I will lift the lockdown on the entrance to the confounding abyss. However, due to safety concerns, once you're through, we'll lock it down again from this side. You will need to establish temporary space rift nodes within the abyss ASAP. Miroria will try to maintain communication with you and provide feedback based on your real-time data. Is everyone ready?
Let's go.
If you encounter anything more than you can handle, contact us immediately. Do not act recklessly.
I will. Let's go.
Woohoo! He's so casual. Yeah, thank you very much for the share there, Harvey. Wow, Sirius was just so, alright, let's go. And then he just dropped on his back. Oh, goodness. Ah, goodness. Alright, here we go.
It's so quiet here.
Stay on your toes and keep moving. Lyra, we've reached the ruins of the Third City. Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
Roger that. Communication signal is stable. That's good news. The entrance to deeper levels lies within the ruins of the city. Lynn, locate the entrance as soon as you can, and establish a space rift once you're inside. The squad's sensor will feed the environmental data to our technicians, and we'll give you the coordinates of a good location to set up a space rift.
What should we do if our communication is down?
We know nothing about what goes on inside the abyss, so trust your training.
Right! That's a good answer. Thanks.
We'll need to establish at least one temporary space rift for the follow-up operations. Time is of the essence. Let's move out.
Alright. Ooh. Ball cacti. And I see alum. Okay, now my jump doesn't want to work now. Confound you. Oh, we can live the abyss using this. Okay. My jumping mechanism doesn't want to work. Dang you developers. Hang tight, guys. I'm just gonna do a little trick here. Hang tight, I'm just gonna do a little trick with my controller. Hold on, guys. Looks like that one's gonna take a little while. I won't be opening those for a while. I've burned too many of it. Open up the chest. Alright, here we goes. Alright. Tweak the controller settings since I'm playing through Steam. So, look at this. I'm playing with an Xbox One controller on PC, and I tweaked it because apparently there seems to be an ongoing issue where after a cutscene, the native controller input for a jump doesn't want to work afterwards. I have to like transition to another map. So what I did right now, since I'm playing on Steam, I remapped the A button into the space bar. So that's why, as you can see, the interface is flickering because I'm using space as my input. All right, let's continue on. Give me all that lovely aloe. Lovely aloe. Right. Interacting. There you go. Yeah, let's get all that box. Spare no expense. I got a lot of these bald cacti already. Open up.
Lyra, we've reached the entrance to the deeper levels. The squad's status is green across the board. We've yet to encounter any abyssant gray space entities.
Roger that. The deeper levels of the alien ruins are located just below. We haven't detected any abnormal spatial fluctuations. You may enter when ready.
Has the confounding abyss devoured other regions of the city already?
The third city was divided into the upper and lower cities. Where you are now is what used to be the upper city. As for the confounding abyss, it's like a ghost that suddenly appeared between the two areas. An existence that defies all logic. A scout drone once reached the bottom of the confounding abyss and sent back some images before its signal died. The lower city still exists, but it's beyond recognition, as is the terrain. Get ready. You are about to enter the heart of the confounding abyss. It only gets more dangerous inside. Communication with Miroria may be unreliable. Watch each other's backs and be safe.
Oh, I heard something. Yeah! Okay, a space rift has been activated. Get that stuff there first before I dive in. Who knows what's underneath the confounding abyss? Okay. If you want me to jump there, wait, I see something. Tally ho! Okay, good thing that parachute auto deployed. Okay, at least there's a way to get back there. Dang, what is this place? Energy repeater. Activate the energy repeater to remove the barrier picture. Contain the rewards within. How does one activate the energy repeater? I might have to do some research how to activate that. Whoa.
Lynn, Miroria has lost the squad signal. How are things on your end?
We are now within the confounding abyss. We have visuals of the alien ruins.
We've detected slight omnium fluctuations around your area. The nature of those fluctuations matches with the signals from your space rift beacons. It's a high possibility that it may be a beacon left behind by Rubilia. You should set up a temporary space rift here as your emergency extraction point.
Understood. We'll look around.
Wow. Alright,
Is that a space rift beacon left behind by Rubilia?
Maybe we can try to reactivate it.
What the? What was that? Whoa! extremely long.
The gray space entities are still a bit hostile, but at least they didn't attack me on sight. That means my gray space entity Crystamax implant is working.
This is a video message from Rubilia.
Overall, things are going smoothly. I did lose my supply backpack while scaling the cliff. All I have now is half an energy bar in my pocket. I wonder how long it can last me. I have long passed the point of no return. Maybe this is the end of the journey for me.
Lynn, the doctor.
She must have left other clues. Continue your search. Lyra? Can you hear me?
At least it expanded. It's quite the area to scale as well.
Lynn, go ahead.
We found a Space Rift node and a video message left behind by Rubilia. We're continuing our search.
Roger that. Communication. Interference is increasing. Keep in touch.
Well, I don't expect this one to be that powerful. This is just a plain weapon. I didn't get any dupes. Okay. I'll read about it later. Viewpoint camera? Okay. Ow! Ow! Up! Alright, it's down for the count. Gray space, fine. Hidden path. Dang. They gotta fix that. Or unless it was intended for us to do double jumps very slowly. Man, they gotta do their QA on this one. Come on, load up.
Yeah, it's currently.
Thank you.
I haven't eaten nor had any water for 3 days. However, dehydration is not affecting me much, and the feeling of thirst is declining. I think the Christomax implant is changing me. I can feel their special energy within the space that is slowly being absorbed by me. This feeling is becoming more and more tangible. I believe this special energy matter is what sustains the gray space entities. They are unlike us humans. They don't need to turn food into energy. Now, very few gray space entities take note of me, and they are no longer hostile at all. Maybe to them, I'm just a deformed gray space entity. I had a strange dream last night. I cannot recall the dream exactly, but I remember the voice I heard in the dream. I can still hear it, even after I woke up. It's something deep, low, and slow. Not unlike the whale songs in the ocean. But I don't know whether it's in my head playing tricks on me, or is it something real? The Christomax implant may be affecting my central nervous system. I am slowly losing control of myself. I'm running out of time.
The Christomax implant is slowly turning the doctor into a gray space entity.
I hope she knew what she was doing.
It gets deep. Open that up. Whoa, what's that floating up in the air? nuts. I ain't find that.
The voice in my head still lingers. It's there, calling. I just can't answer it. I've tried to get close to that alien ruin, but every time I move, nearby gray space entities get restless, like they are able to sense an infiltrator. But can't figure out who it is. But I'm not sure how much camouflage my alteration gives me, so I'm hesitant to try to reach the ruins again. I need time to change into them.
Lyra? Lyra? Communication is cut off.
Yeah, I can also feel the atmosphere becoming tense around here. Should we keep moving, or wait until the communication is restored?
It's highly unstable here. We better not dawdle. Let's keep moving.
Whatever you say.
Owie! Thank you, milady. I would have been a goner there. Oh gosh, it's already 2 hours. Let's see if I can still push through. Wide place to explore. You need to get up there. But how? Can I use my vehicles here? Looks like I can. Now we all casually stroll in here. Nope. Get there. Whew. That's quite a way to explore the area. Lots of verticality. Huh? begging you! To keep you away. Collecting challenge. I'll come back for it. For now, where is my mission objective? Sorry. Don't have time for you.
I tried to reach the gate to the ruins last night. Those horrific things surrounded me. They looked dumbfounded, but not hostile. I wonder if that means they've accepted me into them. The burning sensation caused by my implant is gone. Any sensations on my skin are becoming dull. My central nervous system is losing functionality, replaced by a kind of indescribable sensation. The voice in my head is becoming clear, but sharp, and I'm finding it hard to focus my mind on thinking. It's definitely not good news to me. Before the voice in my head completely devours me, what more can I do? Maybe it's time to open that gate. I have a feeling that the answer I seek lies behind that gate. There are no second chances for me now. I, Rubilia, a human, will embrace my own end there. Haranobu, Lynn, Ruby, I can only hope that I didn't disappoint you.
Our objective must lie within.
Lynn, do we just go in like this?
You're scared?
No. It just feels strange.
Whoa, it's a light bridge. Let's go in with style. Whee!
Strong Abyssin signal detected!
This enemy? Is it Rubilia?
Oh nah, another boss battle. Whoa! this ability really comes handy. That was a very not so spectacular. What the? Phase 2? Dang!
This?
It's Rubilia's body. What did she do to herself?
We've detected large numbers of gray space entities converging on your location. Evacuate stat!
Understood.
The capacity of the space rift is limited. We'll need to go through it in pairs.
Sirius, take her back.
Yeah, be careful.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we'll try to conclude this last part and then retire. Wow, that took me 2-ish hours. Whew. Okay, looks like I should really start from there. Alright, now that's officially a world boss. Nuts. One of the... Wow, I've been pretty silent lately, but wow. Whew. That was pretty intense. Yeah, I'm pushing my stream time here.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
That's good to hear. Lynn and Sirius were recalled to headquarters already, and we just received news that Ruby came too.
Ruby's awake?
Right. Miss Lynn said Ruby waking up might have something to do with us rescuing Dr. Rubilia. We better check on her, since you don't have anything to do at the moment.
Alright then. Symbol is going to Miroria and activating this. Ah, what happened to my map? Guess that's too much for the game, huh? I'll be right back, folks. I'll just go get a drink. Game hasn't loaded yet? Ah. Someone's riding their bike here. Back to the base.
her, in my dreams. There's a red eye in the sky.
A red eye?
The eye stared at us. I was so scared, so I ran away with Spark. I followed Spark and ran. But then Spark disappeared. I was all alone. Night fell and then... I don't remember what happened. All I remember is that it was dark and cold.
Don't be afraid, Ruby. We're here with you.
You're back, Executor.
Miss Lin, how's Ruby?
Lyra said that Ruby woke up from a nightmare, but before she did, she mumbled the name Innis.
Innis?
Innis was the name of the second city built by Meroria to house its increasing population. It's located northwest of Meroria and extends all the way from an underground cave to the bottom of the sea. But Ruby has never been to that underwater city. I don't know how she knew about it. Besides, Ruby is yet to be able to accurately debrief us on what she saw in her dream. She does not even remember ever mentioning the name Innis. I mean, she was just woken up and is not completely stable. I plan to let her rest for a few days. Let's go check on Rubilia first. She's in another lab, under Archon Larson's watch.
Lin, are you going away again?
We'll be back soon. I promise.
Huh?
The doctor's brain activity remains at a low level. We've attempted to apply different amounts of weak electrical stimulation without success. Dr. Clive suggests that we transfer Dr. Rubilia to the listener testing ground for in-depth studies, but I feel that's...
We cannot treat Rubilia as one of them. We'll discuss this later. Sirius, did you say Dr. Rubilia was found inside an Abyssant?
More accurately, it's from inside the Abyssant's brain. I'm not sure whether the Abyssant evolved from Rubilia, or if she shared a kind of symbiotic relationship with it. The Crystamax implant caused changes in her, which made common low-level gray space entities see her as one of them. However, we have no way of knowing if this also works on higher-level Abyssants and what the end stage of this evolution would be.
Sadly, the doctor is unable to communicate with us. But judging by Ruby's dreams, and how she mentioned Innis, the doctor must have important things to tell us.
Ruby said she saw a glowing red eye in her dreams. I wonder if she's talking about that alien ruin in the Abyss. It does resemble an eye in a glance.
But Ruby has never been to the confounding Abyss and seen the ruins.
Maybe Ruby and Rubilia share a special bond that links their senses or consciousness. Ruby's dream may be a projection of Rubilia's dreams.
I agree with Lin. It also matches the data we found in the lab. The gray space entities share a hive consciousness. Rubilia and Ruby, and even that puppet singer, are all part of the same colony.
Right, that makes sense. The message Rubilia left in the Abyss also clearly states that she's been affected by the voices in her head. That voice may come from a higher class Abyssant. But these are all hypotheses. We'll have to wait for Dr. Rubilia to regain her consciousness to be sure. Before that, she could only relay information to us via her shared consciousness with Ruby.
Everyone, everything that has happened today is on a need-to-know basis. We cannot reveal Dr. Rubilia and Ruby's identities to the denizens of Meroria. Lyra, you and Dr. Clive must find a way to wake Dr. Rubilia up ASAP. In the meantime, the facility must remain secure. And about Ruby. Lin, you'll be responsible for her. Please take care of her.
Yes, sir.
As for Innis, we still don't know what Rubilia was trying to say. But if she has really become a part of Abyssin's hive consciousness, then she holds much information that is vital to us. I will have Innes's security level raised. Even though there is currently no gray space entity activity there, Miroria must still be prepared.
To be continued. Finally! The story has concluded for 2.5 hours! Woohoo! Okay. So that's all for the meantime, unless they're planning to drip feed us the next few days or the next update. So that concludes the stream. And that concludes the ongoing storyline. So there are much mysteries to be found, and maybe they're teasing a new location within the Vera world area. So this is the part where I must say adieu. So thank you very much for those who dropped by to watch the stream. So don't forget that you can always find me here on Facebook Gaming. You can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and on CNews as well. I'll do my best to be active in all my channels, despite the busy schedule and all that such. So yeah, I have to tell you that the rest of November and December will be really busy for me. But I'll try my best to keep to stream so that way I can let you boys and girls know that I'm still here. Okay. So this is your boy Manny Santiago signing off. So stay safe, everybody. Take care. Bye.